Hi everybody, so it's Friday again, and then this week has gone super fast. Like, I literally can't believe that it's Friday already. Yesterday I was like, wait a minute, when's Friday? And I'm doing it on eyeshadows today. My Friday favorites is on eyeshadows, and I got all my eyeshadows out and I went through them all and I went through my favorites and I cut it down to just 2 palettes because I had so many different ones and I was like, no, I'm just going to cut it down to 2 because these are my ultimate favorites. These are the ones that I use every single day pretty much. Like, I always go to these. Even if I'm not using these for eyeshadows, I use them in my eyebrows. So these are my favorite palettes, and I think you're going to love these because if you're a big fan of the Urban Decay Naked palette and the Naked 2 palette, but you can't get them where you live or you just find them too expensive, these are fantastic dupes for them. And that is my lunch in the background, which I'm going to have after this. So these are the Sleek Eye Divine palettes. I have the Storm palette and I have the Oh So Special. I got them off the website. I got this one off the website and I think it's about €9 for shipping. They ship, I believe, worldwide, and they've recently added the US to their shipping areas. Shipping is kind of expensive, so make sure you kind of get a few friends in who want to buy palettes so you can kind of, you know, even out the shipping. That's what me and Sarah did, because you know Sarah, I talk about her all the time. Makeup by Sarah. We bought like 6 palettes, I think, and it was €9 and we just halved it. Easy peasy, a lot cheaper that way. So I got the Storm palette, which I absolutely love, and it looks like this. And then I also got, in Rome, when I was in Sephora, I got the Oh So Special palette, which is another neutral palette, but it has like little bits of kind of color in here just for a bit of fun. Now this Storm one is very like the Urban Decay Naked palette, the original one. It's got a lot of shimmer. It's got kind of neutral shades and then kind of bronzier shades and then into a bit of color and these kind of metallic-y colors like here. So you have the blues, you have the greens, you have a darker blue. You have the 2 matte shades here, which I use all the time for applying my kind of brows, for using on my brows. We have the matte brown, and it's a neutral brown. It doesn't have like warmthness to it. It has probably a little bit more on the cool side. Then you have a matte black, and these both are matte, fantastic. You have this one right here. Now this is the shade that I use all the time. I seriously use this little middle shade all the time because, as you can see, it's really dented. This is a perfect mid-tone. Like, it really works in the crease. It blends effortlessly out everything, kind of smoky eye or neutral eye. It's just the perfect shade. I really hope that they come out with this shade in like a little separate one because I'd probably just stack up. You have the kind of neutral shades here. These 3 shades are very similar, but they're all slightly different tones. Like, this is a little bit more kind of a golden yellow. This one is a little bit more of a warmer gold color. You have the shimmery shade, which is great for highlighting. 2 pink shades, a light and a dark, which is perfect if you want to go for like a smoky eye, and then you have the 2 things there. You have this, which kind of works with this one. It's kind of a bronzy shade. So that is a Storm palette. Love it. The other palette that I have is the Oh So Special palette. Now, what I like about this palette is that it's very much similar to the Storm palette, but it's a little bit more kind of matte shades that are in here. So we have this row of matte shades here, minus this one here, which has shimmer to it. This one has shimmer, those 3 have shimmer, and these 2 are matte. You have the perfect ones for creating a smoky eye, perfect ones for creating neutral, and then this one is very similar to the other one where it has that neutral mid-tone, which I love. So I use this a lot, but it's a little bit lighter and a little bit more yellow toned, but I love these. And this one is like a warm brown, perfect for the eyebrows if you want to warm up your look, but most of the time I use the cooler one from the other palette. And you have the pinky shades, which are cool, which are really nice for blending out kind of purple eyeshadows. I did a makeup look recently and these work really well. Sort of like blushes as well. You can use them for like adding a little bit of blush to the cheeks if you're like that type of person. These ones are quite shimmery and nice for highlighting. They've got a pinkish tinge to it. This one has a golden pink. This one has like a purpley pinkish tone to it. But overall, these are absolutely amazing. I can't get away from how fantastic this is. If anybody asked me like a palette, like a good smallish palette that fits pretty much like it's the same size as my hand, like that, you know, it fits quite well into any type of makeup bag or makeup case because it is quite small, perfect for traveling. So those are my ultimate 2 favorite palettes, absolutely brilliant. If you'd like to see tutorials on these, then I'll put some in the down bar, you can have a look at them being used. If you would like to kind of request what next Friday favorite should be on, then just leave a comment and I'll talk to you soon. I'm Shania Katie and thank you for watching, and I'm off to have my lunch now. Bye bye. Good.